Hey guys, JoeOnit coming in, got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges, welcome back to the channel, and of course, everybody's favorite barbarian settlement. We are here yet again on Burdigala. That is the town center right there. So I just want to say, this is a first-time players replay that was sent in to me, so I'm definitely very interested to take a look and see how this one plays out. But let's take a look at the armies here. We'll start off with the attackers. We do have an Egypt over here being commanded by HGB1. And from what we can see, he has 5 units of Egyptian infantry. Then we have a Rome here in the center being commanded by Ruffy 1. And he really likes his veteran legionnaires. He's got 11 veteran legionnaires and 1 giant ballista. And then over here we do have the mighty Bowie over here being commanded by Cowboy Gremlin. And he has 6 sword followers, 4 Celtic warriors, general is a noble horse, 2 Celtic bowmen, and a giant ballista. Again, from what we can see. Ooh, shots are coming. Shots are coming. All right, good stuff. Getting in onto the defenders first, we will take a look here at Carthage being commanded by Kamor. And he has 4 Gallic warriors, 4 Iberian swords with 3 Italian swords with 2 noble fighters, 1 Libyan infantry, 1 Libyan hoplite, generals a bodyguard, 2 Cretan archers, and 2 Balearic slingers. Then we have a defending Egypt being commanded by a bunch of dashes. The name will be right there on the screen. And he has 12 Galatian swordsmen, 2 Galatian royal guard, 1 Sobek cultist. There we go. His general is a Carian axeman, and he has 4 Egyptian archers. And then finally we have Saba being commanded by CZO. I don't know how to say your name, so I'm going to put it up on the screen there. He has 12 units of the Muscat Marauders. General is a Marib Royal Guard, and he also has 4 units of the Sabaean Archers. So, pretty powerful attackers for sure. Rome, Boii, Egypt, obviously. I mean, depending on what the attacking Egypt has brought. So far, he's got his front line guys, but he's only bringing up the tower first here to possibly, I guess he's going to just try and block the onager there from Saba. But all right, there you go. Rome landing some towers. Boii not far behind on landing the towers here to get into the settlements. All right, guys, let's get ready for the beginning there. Make sure to hit the like button, drop comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. But let's get ready to dive in. And of course, enough talk, more war. All right, so here we are in on the beginning of the replay, and I'm actually starting to see some Boii units making their way over here towards the gate. They will be, there's a unit of Libyan hoplites right there. They are in hoplite wall, but I mean, they're still, at the end of the day, they're still Libyan hoplites. We do have some Celtic warriors right there. They definitely need to start moving, though. They really need to start moving in because they're just going to keep getting shot by that arrow tower. A thing that the player could try to do is maybe wall walk around and come this way, or just try and bulldoze their way through. Oh, I see caltrops. Caltrops. Well, hopefully the Carthage general knows that that's there, because he'll die. At least he'll lose a lot of men. But yeah, Rome dropping a unit over here as well. He's really spread out, and he's kind of, yeah, I would have waited. I definitely would have waited. Looks like he's, oh no, he's firing into the settlement. He did lose 1 piece of his artillery, though. Yeah, he's only lost 1 piece. Not a bad thing. I don't know if he's I think he's trying to fire into the settlement. I would honestly be trying to make a breach. Probably make a breach here. This breach usually gets bogged down a lot. I would try and make a breach over here and start trying to get in this way. Shots coming in here from, that's still Rome. Firing. He's just fire at will. Okay. We do have Boii over here. He has not started firing just yet. Setting in a couple units of Celtic warriors. Ooh, look at this. Look at this little boxish kind of, 90-degree formation right here. I mean, yeah, I was going to say it's really not letting the rest of that line throw the rest of their javelins, but yeah, probably not a good thing for that unit of veteran legionnaires to be standing right there for that unit to be facing the sword side at them. Veteran legionnaires are pretty nasty. They are pretty nasty. All right, so we got a little bit of a line. He's kind of switched it this way now. Okay, so he's got like a 30-degree angle. All right, Boii. Yeah, his Celtic warriors, they're winning the fight right now, but unfortunately the unit behind them are actually killing some of their own men. I usually I usually tell people to not do this. I recommend people to not do this because he's killing his own guys as he's throwing them in here. Rome is actually doing a good job. He's gotten to the flank, so they were actually throwing more into that Gallic warrior. Boii over here actually burning down the tower. That's actually huge. That's actually a really huge thing. They probably just want to take control of the gates and not really care very much about the towers. We have some sword followers dropping down over here. Hopefully he's not sending them in by themselves. That would definitely not be a good look. I mean, I know it's just a bunch of Galatian swordsmen, and sword followers are very, very tough. But still, they can absolutely be surrounded. And with some archer fire here from this Egyptian archer, that Bowie sword follower will get cut down pretty quickly, even though that is the shield side. If he kind of charges in this way, just to say, if he kind of goes this way, that'll let those Egyptian archers just really eat him up pretty quickly. But all right, back over on the other side, the attacking Egypt, we see some more of his infantry. We have some Levi Thereo spears. Ooh, wow, 3 royal peltasts, 4 royal peltasts. Carrying axeman general, Rome bringing up. We have look at all these archers. Okay, what do we got? Nubian bowmen. I don't hate the Nubian bowmen. Definitely don't hate the Cretan archers. And we got the 3 Syrians. So this is a huge pocket of archers right here for the attackers. They are really stacked on top of each other. Definitely want to keep that from not happening. So all of the men in each unit will be able to fire. But oh boy, that was a nice little connection there with the artillery. Guessing that's still Rome firing. 55 kills for him. So far, Bowie still with 0 kills, but I don't think he's even shot yet. And I actually just noticed he's lost 2 pieces of artillery. We have a heavy horse out here for Bowie. Very nice. Celtic bowman. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's got Celtic slingers with him. All right, that'll be interesting to see if they're able to get them inside. That'll definitely be very interesting to see how they are going to be able to perform. Celtic slingers, regardless, slingers across the board have a higher EP damage than archers do, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how they're going to be able to perform. Now, unfortunately, Sabo over here, I mean, Moscow Marauders are good, but they're trying to take on veteran legionnaires. That is going to be a fight. That is really going to be a fight, along with all of the archers out of here. Looks like all 3 of the Syrian archers were firing in here. Looks like they're still firing, actually. Hold on, let's see. 33, 42, and 22 kills so far for them. The Nubian bowman still firing as well. More fire shot coming in. Ooh, that was close. Definitely don't want to fire into your own men. I get where he's firing, though. There's much more Carthage up here than there is his own men. This unit's already down to 54 men. But how many kills? 93 kills. Not bad. Not too bad for a unit that's pretty much surrounded. Really not a bad amount of kills. There we go, another volley coming in. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that one made a whole lot of contact. Okay, so he's going to start stockpiling up some sword followers over here. He's actually just burned down the tower there. I wonder... Oh, he is. I was going to say, I wonder if he's getting to work on the gate. But it does look like he's going to burn the gate down here as well. Not a terrible idea. Sword followers getting into that Libyan hoplite. That is going to be quick work. I mean, the sword followers have definitely lost some men, but it should be pretty quick work to break that Libyan hoplite down. Though, hold on a second. The defending Egypt sending a Galatian sword around. Hopefully he can get around here. Why did he stop? I don't know why he stopped. There's still 106 men here. Hopefully they don't get caught out. Keep going. We have another sword follower coming up on this tower. They can easily carve this Galatian swordsman up very, very quickly. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was going to say, that dude's like 5v1. There's no way he's going to win that. But what happened here? Oh, he pulled away. This sword follower came here. I think I would have sent this sword follower there and let this one continue grinding away on that hoplite. Yeah, because I was going to say, he's got more infantry landing over here. We got some sword followers trying to double up here with the Roman veteran legionnaires trying to climb up these towers. Sometimes the units are weird. Sometimes units act really, really weird. I don't know why they do this. I don't remember it being like this. Like, all of a sudden, just over the last maybe year or so, infantry has started kind of separating and spreading to other towers when, like, they're lined them up right behind this tower. It used to be they would just climb up the one tower. Now I see units like men kind of coming this way, coming all the way over here. Like this one Bowie swordsman, they have men climbing up this tower, and this tower. It's like, what is going on here with these units? CA, could you look into this? That would be amazing. But all right, back over here. Oops, Saba archers have been spied out by the Roman Syrians. They are getting some kills. 102 there, 156, 102. Getting some good kills in there. They definitely need more infantry here, though. These veterans are not going to be able to hold on for very much longer. Neither one of them got very many kills. 72. This one with 80. Yeah, they definitely need to get some more infantry in here. Egypt's got to get some of these royal peltasts in there. Start cooking away on these Moscow Marauders. Again, another Roman unit getting taken out. I wonder if they're firing. Are they shooting them in the back? I really feel like that's a possible thing that's going on, is that this infantry is just getting shot in the back. I mean, I do see units being archers right there. They've only got 2 kills, though. Yeah, I think these guys are getting shot in the back. That is unfortunate. Rome is really shooting his own guys. Definitely not something you want to see. Okay, so this veteran legionnaire is kind of freed up. He could come this way and help out. Yeah, hopefully he continues making his way over here, because Saba has really defended over this area pretty solid, even with all of these impressive archers right here. The Cretans, the Nubians, and the Syrian archers over here. Saba's doing a pretty solid job. Oh, he followed. Oh, he followed. I mean, he's just going to allow... Yeah, that... I think that would have been better, probably, to just pull back this way, because this Moscow Marauder is probably going to get lost now. He's got Egyptian infantry forming up behind him. He's probably going to throw some javelins. I mean, obviously, again, they're going to kill some Roman units as the Moscow Marauders are surrounded. But this Moscow Marauder now completely surrounded by this Roman. Yeah, there they go. So, very unfortunate. I mean, he still got 95 kills, 96 kills. But I think that it probably could have been used a little bit better had he pulled it away. Tried to get it back out of the fight instead of sending it this way. But yeah, Moscow Marauders, Saba have pulled back. That's going to allow Egypt to land all of these Egyptian infantry and start bringing his army in over here. No breaches were made in the walls today, but yet there they go. The attackers have been able to break all the way through here. This Libyan hoplite unit is not long for this world. They're going to be done soon. So the attackers will be able to gain control and gain access completely of this gatehouse. The gate is burning, though. So, yes, they have stopped firing. Okay, no, they have not. I would stop doing that. For the only reason why I would stop doing that is because that's going to make that gate broken in. So if the defenders were to send cavalry around, they would send in their cheaper cav to try and take the oil and at least neutralize the towers. Actually, never mind. There's no towers. So, yeah, just ride through, neutralize it just so that the oil doesn't keep burning down or falling down or whatever, burning them as they come through the gate. And then just be able to come in. But I don't know. If you're going to take the gate, basically that long explanation was, if you're going to take the gate, stop burning it down. There's no reason, which it looks like he has stopped doing that. Okay. So, all right, here we go. What do we got over here? We have some more of the veteran legionnaires. Obviously, did he bring anything else? I know. Oh, he's got an auxiliary cavalry. Okay. The Syrian archers. Is it all just veteran legionnaires? I think it is. And he... Oh, no, never mind. He's got more over here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is just all... It's a veteran legionnaire army. Okay. General's bodyguard. All right, Bowie still pretty solid. He's got 2 units of cav. Where's his general at? Where did his general go? I saw the noble horse. Now I don't know where it went. Well, it's not inside. They have the gate control, though, so that's good. That's definitely good. Defenders held for a while, though. I will give them the credit that they did hold for a while, but they have pulled back to these choke point areas, which is not a bad thing to do. All right, Roman generals coming inside. Auxiliary cavalry is going to come. There he is. There's a no. Oh, he's got... Oh, wait a second. 2 heavy horse. Interesting. All right. I mean, that is a lot of cavalry to bring inside. 5 units of cavalry coming inside the gates here, boys. That is a lot of cavalry for the defenders to try and have to deal with to make sure that they can pin it down. All right, so diving into the combat here, Bowie is now pressing forward into the Egyptian Galatian swordsman over here. I mean, Galatia? I mean, well, I'm calling them Galatia because that's pretty much what they have, is Galatian troops, Galatian Royal Guard, and Galatian swordsmen. But they do have some Egyptian archers there. They were taking some shots, though. Yeah, this unit was definitely getting hit a little bit. Actually, they're getting hit more. The Syrian archers there are starting to get some shots, but, oh, the Roman cavalry. Yep, you're going to start getting hit, bud. You might want to get out of there. Speaking of cavalry, also, while we had that little bit of a break there, we had some Egyptian triple silver chevron Egyptian cavalry come out of nowhere. I didn't even see them. They must have come out of the woods, obviously. No pressure coming in over on this side just yet. No pressure coming through the middle. So the attackers looks like they're maybe going to try and just press in over on this side and maybe get a little bit of a surround, but they have no idea what's sitting back over here. They have no idea about the Galatian Rural Guard. I was going to say the carrying axemen, but once their javelins are done, they're pretty useless. But yeah, the Galatian Rural Guard here definitely has the potential to get a pretty solid rear charge in onto anything if the attackers just press this way. If the attackers come around over here, then that's going to kind of, let the cat out of the bag as far as this Galatian Rural Guard is concerned. But, Celtic Bowmen getting beat up. Yes, they are. They are being targeted. And they are out of here. 38 men, 35 men. They might actually just completely shatter away. 84 kills. Or maybe not. Oh, wait, nope. Egypt's going to start firing over here into the Syrian. 137 kills. Yeah, daggers in hand. Definitely don't need to fire at them. Definitely do not need to be firing at them. Good job for Rome over here sending him in this direction, though. Just to kind of try and throw the archers off. Sending them over here. I mean, is he trying to eat javelins? That might be what his plan is. He's trying to eat some javelins here. He's going to have the first row obviously throwing them. Second row of Galatian swordsmen not throwing theirs, but he's also getting shot by the arrow towers. Oh, nope. He did actually gain some of the... Okay, good. He got some of the second line to throw their javelins as well. That's actually a really good play right there. I would not say that this was a throwing a unit away situation. I think that this was actually well handled. He made this Galatian swordsman use pretty much all of their javelins. This unit definitely threw at least one volley. They might have actually thrown two. They didn't actually get eyes on the second complete volley. Here comes the auxiliary cavalry of Rome. Looks like they're maybe going to try and get a charge in onto the back of this Galatian. I wouldn't say that's a good idea. Yeah, because I was going to say the archers are still there and the arrow towers over here. I mean, it's a good charge, but again, so auxiliary cavalry, it's a pretty good cavalry unit for Rome, and they're just getting beat up. Yeah, they're just getting murdered. I mean, 22 kills down to 28. They're wavering. I just don't think that was worth it. I don't think that was worth the charge. Let's get back around over here. Nothing going on the rest of the battlefield, so it's just here. This is the fight. But we are going to send up some more of his sword followers here. 298 kills with that unit. Wow. Fresh unit. Fresh unit. Another Celtic warrior right there. 56 kills. Again, I mean, they're fighting Egyptian Galatian swordsmen, but they're eating javelins as well. They're getting hit by this Galatian swordsman. They're actually getting hit by the Balearics up here as well. Carthage might want to turn that off. There's really no purpose in essentially using his Balearic slingers to fire down on this Celtic warrior. There's really no purpose to be doing it right now. It's just a Celtic warrior. Now with the sword follower coming in, that's a different story. If you can get shots down on a sword follower and try and diminish their numbers quickly, that's definitely a much better bet than killing some Celtic warriors. All right, another Galatian swordsman charging in, going to continue holding this gap. Those sword followers charging in once again. These Galatian swordsmen are doing the best that they can. They're definitely getting a big hand. Yeah, these Balearic slingers up here, not a whole lot of kills, 45, 36, but they are definitely helping out against these sword followers. I think they're fighting two. Yeah, looks like they are fighting against two right now. We have the Levithario spears tossing those javelins pretty far. Get some kills onto those Egyptian archers. 53 kills for the Egyptian archers. They still have bows in their hands. Not a bad unit to get rid of. I mean, getting rid of ranged units, never a bad idea. Really never a bad idea there at all. Celtic slingers over here starting to fire. 36, 27. Still no advance. Oh, wait, no, we have an advance over here. Okay. So Rome has decided to start pressing up over here. He's going to bring up another veteran legionnaire moving forward. 214 with 114 men left. Wow. Solid job with that unit. For sure, solid job. Yeah, this unit here with only 18 men, 108 kills. All right, Slinger's still slinging. Slinger's still tossing them rocks. They were kind of getting shots in onto the Sobek cultists, but they're actually, looks like they're hitting a lot of the defending range units now. Egyptian archers getting brought down. This Egyptian archer down, getting brought down, 69 kills. Good, getting very nice for them. They might need some more. Oh, wait, never mind. They got another sword follower right there. Some more Levi Thoreo spears coming over. Egyptian infantry. The Egyptian cav still just kind of sitting here. Not really sure what exactly he's going to do, but we have a sword follower starting to make his way forward in the center here. A little bit of a javelin volley. Carthaginian troops awaiting the charge from the mighty Boii people. And that is a sword follower that has charged here in the middle. Back on up to see how this attack over here is going. Rome did send up a second unit. Yeah, the veteran legionnaires now getting in here. We got archer fire coming though. Hold on a second. We got some of the... Oh, there's a Nubian bowman there firing away. Trying to get some clipping shots in onto that Mascot Marauder, which they're going to be firing in onto the sword side. Again, getting a little bit of shots. I feel like they're getting some shots in onto this Roman infantry unit here as well. Mascot's making sure that they are staying absolutely in on that fight. Rome, okay, this one's winning, but oh, wait a second, that's not good. We got some Mascot Marauders coming around. Sabaean archers sitting way back up here on the hill, on the second hill. I mean, they only have 125 range. Maybe he's leaving them up there for the possibility of bringing them here to get shots this way, or keeping them up hidden away in a reserve. So maybe he'll be able to use them later on in the battle. Oh, heavy horse charged over here. Heavy horse charged in. He's only lost one man, 29 kills. Got a good charge in onto that Galatian swordsman. Second unit of heavy horse coming over here, being brought or being assisted by a sword follower. So the attackers now starting to press over in this direction. Those Galatian swords are going to have a little... Yeah, they just broke right through that first unit. Oh my God. I mean, that unit was so small when he gave the charge order, I think they just went around them. Charged into the second unit of Galatian swords, and that first one is out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. 168 kills, though. Solid amount of kills. Heavy horse giving another assist on the charge. And they're actually... Oh, wow. They're actually kind of squeaking around over here. I mean, they didn't get very far, but they definitely did make a way around. Oh, the Royal Guard have shown themselves. Okay. Okay. I mean, what did they get in? What did the heavy horse get into? Ooh, he's losing. Yeah, that's a Galatian Royal Guard there. You might want to get out. You might want to pull that cavalry back out of there. This second heavy horse here. Yeah, the Galatian Royal Guard now up in the fight, taking on a beaten up unit of sword followers. So the sword followers still 142 in the unit. The Rome cavalry did come back. There's still some infantry outside here. We have another sword follower over here, fresh unit, 160 men. The center, let's see. Egyptian infantry up here taking on some Italian swordsmen. Where do we have the Royal Peltasts? Have they been into the fight already? Yeah, nope. 1, 2. Didn't he have like 4 of them? Oh, 3, 4. And his carried axeman general. Okay, so he does have all of his Royal Peltasts still over here. But this, yeah, the Galatian Royal Guard is definitely going to be something the attackers are going to really have to worry about. Galatian Royal Guard are just nasty. They really, really are very, very brutal. Obviously, I mean, not obviously. Honestly, if they have Celtic bowmen left, if he still has some bowmen left and they have ammo, I would get them over here, even use the slingers. Just try and whittle this unit of Galatian Royal Guard down as fast as possible because they are brutal. They can cause a ton of damage, and sword followers, as mighty as they are, they're not really going to stand up against the Galatian Royal Guard. Unless maybe there was some recycling going on over here, but this side is about to be won by Egypt. And if he wanted to, he could start folding around. Sword followers trying to help. Heavy horse charged in, trying to help. Yeah, Galatian Royal Guard are like, Yep, we're still winning. We're still winning this fight. We don't care. We're still winning. All right, the heavy horse trying to run away. I don't know how well this sword follower is looking. Yeah, down to 87 men. Oh, the Galatian Royal Guard's actually losing right now. This is an opportunity. Oh, he routed. But maybe the noble horse comes over. I mean, that is a good opportunity to get a good flanking charge into that Galatian Royal Guard. Oh, the Celtic Slingers. Yes, that's exactly. Okay, I was just saying that. Getting some good shots in onto the back of that Galatian Royal Guard. Perfect. Fire away, boys. Fire away. Yep, push them away. They're going to turn around. They're going to get kills. They're going to get killed as they retreat as well. Unfortunately, though, this sword follower is not going to be enough, and they need more infantry over here, which they're sending a Celtic warrior. Still has that other sword follower somewhere? Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. Okay, I was like, where? There it is. Okay, he still has it. Carthage holding this area very, very effectively. The slingers, yeah, 150 and 148. They definitely still have ammo left, but they're going to need more. They're going to need more. Pressing it over here, or they're going to need to pull back and kind of just hold at bay. But we got the noble horse and the sword follower now making their way here. Let's get back over on the Saba side of things, see how this is going. Saba looks like he's having a difficult time. I mean, he's currently holding right now, fighting a unit of Levi Thoreo's spears. But it does look like they have been pressed back yet again. Let's see what he still has. How wounded are his troops? Yeah, some of them are pretty wounded, though. Some of them are still pretty wounded. He's still got a general. He's only lost 6 men. He's got a couple Moscow Marauders, though. Still respectable. 128 there. 139 there. Balance of power is still... It's saying that it's definitely in favor of the attackers. And, oh, boy, a noble horse charging, moving Galatian Royal Guard. Not a bad charge. Headhunt hit. Get out. Headhunt has been activated. Get your general out of there now. As soon as that headhunt gets hit, get out. Sword follower, I mean, if this Galatian Royal Guard follows this way, sword follower can come on over here. I hear more cavalry. Oh, there's the Egyptian cavalry holding the line over there. Yeah, this is done. The Boii flank has been defeated. And it was, like I said, it was the Galatian Royal Guard that came in and did it. Like, some of the Galatian swordsmen had some pretty good, some decent kills. But yeah, it was really the Galatian Royal Guard that's kind of doing this. Wounded, though. 67 men, but they had 248 kills. Got some Royal Peltas coming over here. Solid full unit of Royal Peltas. They might be able to beat that unit, but the Celtic Slingers might want to back up. The Celtic Slingers might want to think about retreating. Or not. They're just going to stay in melee. I don't know if they ran out of ammo, though. I don't know if they ran out of ammo. That is still a very, very healthy and scary unit of Galatian Royal Guard, though. Another Royal Peltas coming around over here. Here comes Rome. Rome and Egypt pressing in over here. Okay, I mean, Boii is pretty much dead. He's got a little bit of a heavy horse left. His giant ballista, 157 kills. Rome there with 105. His general, really, really wounded. And this one final sword follower in there, only 88 kills. The Egyptian cavalry, though. What are we doing here, Egyptian cavalry? Oh, wait a second. I mean, he could try. He's passed. He could try and come around this way. I mean, there's a couple of them caught here. Oh, no, there's a lot of them caught here. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So Galatia is going to fall back around over here. Actually, I think that was a good play by Egypt because it kind of caused the Galatian Royal Guard to pull back, but he definitely wants to keep moving. Don't just leave it there. Don't just leave it. Oh, he's going to run away. Okay, now now I really don't understand why he attacked there with the Cav if he wasn't going to press this way. 23 dead with 12 kills. It's a lot of money to dump into an Egyptian cavalry as well. All right, back over here. Rome using their attacking testudo. Yeah, attacking testudo. I thought for some reason it was defensive testudo. Saba throwing a lot of javelins into this one unit. A lot of javelins into one unit. They definitely don't want to do that. Turn off fire at will. Turn off fire at will. Yes, I know you got 42 kills. This unit over here has 89 kills. Like, I get that they have a lot of kills, but you're firing at one unit. All right, what do we have back here? We still have both of the noble fighters. Yeah, both noble fighters still very healthy. You haven't even been in the fight. Libyan infantry, still pretty solid. 104 of them left. Cretan archers, both still have ammo. The Sabaean archers here still have ammo, but they're actually firing. And they are firing over here at the the Balearic slingers of Rome, which they are presenting themselves as out of ammo. I don't think they're out of ammo, though. He's only got 15 kills. I think that the Roman player did that on purpose to throw it off. I think he clicked the melee button so they would pull their daggers out. At least I hope so. I hope he didn't have a Balearic slinger that only ended up with 15 kills. All right, I hear artillery firing. Yep. Okay. Here comes a shot right there. He's firing way over here. Making a little bit of contact with some veterans. 32 kills. All right, Egypt's just going to hold over here. Looks like he's just going to hold over here. Egyptian cavalry moving forward yet again. I think the Cav is just kind of being used as a scout right now. I mean, that's an Iberian. That's an Iberian. But that is still that's 151 Iberians right there. Saba's going to start bringing his general around over here. What do we still have left for Rome? Not a lot left for Rome, so we're kind of getting down. Royal Peltas are going to have to start carrying some weight here. Really going to have to start doing some work. Egyptian cavalry getting a solid charge. Going to break that first unit of Iberian swordsmen more than likely. And he's got to get out of there now. Go back. Quick. You got Galatian rear guard coming. Run, 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 run. Retreat as quickly as possible. Do they still have javelins? I would not charge that. Oh, he's stuck now. Okay, this Egyptian cavalry, unfortunately, is going to be dead. Yep. I mean, he could still kind of squeak this way and get away. I don't know why he's just leaving this very expensive unit of cavalry. Triple silver chevron on an Egyptian cavalry. I think Egyptian cavalry is like their highest melee cav they can bring. So they are not cheap. Not a cheap unit, and he's just letting them die. That is very unfortunate. Okay, here we go. He's going to charge into the Iberians again. Yeah, I mean, it's only medium melee. You're not really going to be able to do very much. Not really going to be able to do very much. But these Royal Peltas really need to start getting in. He's got one there. He's got Egyptian infantry still. He's backing out of the fight. He's backing up. Libyan infantry. Here comes a noble, though. Oh, wait. What the heck? How the heck did he get through there? All right. Well, I mean, he's dead. He's not going to make it past that noble fighter. There's no way he's going to make it past the noble fighter. So I don't know how that got through there, because there's still 126, and we saw the charge. We absolutely saw that charge, and there's no way they knocked down anywhere near 50% of the unit. But all right, hold on a second. Now we got the auxiliary cav of Rome. Looks like they're going to try and follow in suit here. Okay, that was a much better charge than the Egyptian cavalry had. But he's actually staying in the fight. Like, he's not just pulling through the unit. I feel like he could have gotten through, though, if he wanted to. He definitely did knock down a lot of this unit. Yeah, see, now he waited too long. The Muscat Marauders are over here. I think this... oh, he's making his way now. Galatian Royal Guard now making their way over here. Okay, hold on. We got the Cretan archers here firing. 196, 167. Got the carrying axemen general tossing their javelins. Royal Peltas putting in some work now. Oh, no, they're not. They're getting shot. They're getting shot. They're getting shot. They're getting shot. Firing over at those Cretans. Okay. I mean, Egypt, if Egypt wanted to, he could start coming around this way and start giving a little bit of pressure over here. But it looks like Egypt's just going to make his way over here. Maybe he's going to leave the Galatian rear guard, or he's going to leave something here just to keep an eye out and send the rest up over to the front line. Saba archers, 35 kills. Yeah, I mean, Saba archers, they're really not that great. I always recommend people, if they're going to bring Saba, either bring some of the horse archers or the slingers. Because the archers, I mean, yeah, you can get kills with them, but I don't know. Just fighting against the Syrians and the Cretans, they have 150 range. Even the Nubians have 150 range. Just feels like the Saba archers are just a little outclassed. Just a little bit. But all right, here we go. Another Royal Peltas. I think that's the final. Yeah, this is the final Royal Peltas now. Making his way for... Oh, no. He's still got another one over here. Another full one. Okay. I mean, the Galatian Royal Guard is definitely a big problem that the defenders have. These noble fighters still very solid. 153 there. 123 here. But this unit is losing. Galatian Royal Guard going to switch out. Let that Marib general get out. Unfortunately for Rome, the veteran legionnaires just got charged. He did not try and charge back. And now that headhunt hit. Yeah, that veteran's going to die. They need to shoot it. That veteran is going to die. Royal Peltas throwing javelins. Hold on a second. Royal Peltas throwing javelins. Galatian Royal Guard's now losing. If they can kill that Galatian Royal Guard and possibly... I mean, all three of them are actually losing now. Yes, all three of the strong defending units are now breaking down. Down to 94 there with that noble fighter. This unit here down to 82 for the Galatian Royal Guard. And this noble fighter over here is down to 111. All right, Royal Peltas going to charge in. Muscat Marauders are going to try and get in the way. Actually, I think that noble fighter got into the fight here as well. But this Royal Peltas needs to hit its use the whip right now and get maximum damage, because he is going to get... Oh, no. You don't want to do that. Definitely did not want to retreat like that. Yeah, getting shot. Defending Cretan archers. 157, 108. Now he's going to charge back in again. I guess he's trying to use the charge bonus. Just refreshed him. Yeah, I feel like that unit should have stayed in the fight there. Where's that other Royal Peltas? Oh, Roman cavalry kind of looks, I guess he's just kind of defending the back line there. The other Royal Peltas right here. Okay. So this one keeps backing up. Galatian Royal Guard. Fight is even right now. Oh, Rome just got outflanked. Nicely done there by the Muscat Marauders of Saba. Charging in onto the back of that veteran legionnaire and that Royal Peltas. Now this Royal Peltas is losing. In shield wall. Get out of shield wall. All right, final Royal Peltas throwing their javelins. The Cretan archers now charging in. We have the Carthage general who finally made his way up all the way over there from the beach. Saba general in the middle here, losing decisively. Royal Peltas having a good time. Cretan archers fighting there as well. Again, why are the Royal Peltas pulling out of the fight? They're still fresh. They're kind of giving themselves more. They're allowing themselves to get shot even more now. Whenever they retreat back. 45 Galatian Royal Guard there. This one's down to 38. Noble Fighters 70. This Noble Fighter here at 55. I mean, balance power is now dramatically in favor of the defenders, but we still have another full Royal Peltas, and he is starting to make his way forward. This Galatian Royal Guard, trying to get into the carrying axeman general. Oh, they're being assisted, actually. They have Battle Buddy, the Muscat Marauders there. Roman general has charged in. I mean, honestly, if I was the Roman general, I'd be going around. Go around here. You're the only unit of cavalry that's still on the battlefield. Go around the back here and start trying to get some rear charges. Slaughter that guy. Maybe, sorry, never mind. Not the only one. The general's bodyguard for Carthage is still there. Totally misplaced that one even being there. How did you just earn a chevron? Are you fighting? Oh, you are. Well, you're not even fighting. You're just like bullying. Yeah, okay. They're bullying. Never mind. All right, let's get back over here. This final Royal Peltas starting to dig in on the corner over here. He is losing slightly, though. Already losing. Roman generals coming around. Let's see. We still got 12 minutes left in this fight. Holy crap. I was thinking I was going to look down there and see like 2 minutes left because everybody's like right here. All right, the Carthage general, I think he just saw the Roman general coming in. He's at 40. The Roman general's at 38. We're going to have Gen v Gen, Carthage and Rome charging into each other here. I can't tell who got the best of that charge. Carthage did. They killed 2 of the Roman cavalry on the charge. Now the Carrying Axeman general is going to get involved here as well. There's no more cavalry out there? Oh, man. All that heavy horse broke. That is a shame. That is definitely a shame. But the Royal Peltast over here digging in. Beating up in this noble fighter. 201 kills for them. Is the other noble fighter still here? He is right there. 226. Galatian Royal Guard, 211. Looks like that other Galatian Royal Guard did break down. Yes, he's gone. That other one is dead. The attackers having a pretty good way here now. If they can break this noble fighter, which it looks like that's in their process of trying to do, they will be able to start pressing in this way. Ooh, man, this is getting really close. Balance of power looks like it kind of shifted a little bit back in favor of the attackers. Carrying Axeman General backing up. I mean, we have a Carrying Axeman General right there. He's going to charge in here. That noble fighter's pretty much done. Royal Peltast, Carrying Axeman General's in there. The Roman General's still back here, but I mean, I think he's given all he's got. He's got 10 men left in the unit. General is wavering. The veteran legionnaires here, 227. They've just finally broken. So they still have a 20-man Galatian Royal Guard right there. Noble fighter, 47 men. This other noble fighter has broken. Royal Peltast now taking on the Carrying Axeman General of the defending Egypt. So Egypt fighting Egypt here is like a little bit of like a secession right here. Carrying Axeman General still holding on for now. This Carrying Axeman in here. Why do we still have 9 minutes and 41 seconds left? This is all the attackers have left. Right? Yeah, there's no more infantry. Unless they're... Oh, I think it's just going to be because of the ballistas. Saba's gone? Yeah, Saba is gone. Just noticing that as well. Here comes the Carthage General going to charge in onto this Royal Peltast. Still winning decisively against the Carrying Axeman. General's bodyguard. He is... Yep, I was going to say there's going to be a gap right there. He's going to come through, rear charge the general. Yeah. I have a feeling that this one is going to be over here very, very shortly. As far as infantry goes, but I mean, the Royal Peltast still fighting here. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I mean, the general's bodyguard's losing, but the noble fighter's down to 29 men. This Royal Peltast is still rather healthy. I think he's like the most... Let's check the archers real quick. Yeah, the Royal Peltast is the most healthy unit on the battlefield right now. Got the rear charged by some Carrying Axemen, or Carrying Axeman General, I should say. Galatian Royal Guard, 247 down to 12. This noble fighter is wavering as well. Royal Peltast still completely fine. Here comes the general. Carthage General is going to rear charge. Let's see if that really did anything. Still winning. Royal Peltast is still wet. Why? No, get out of shield wall. I mean, his melee defense is up. Oh my God, did everything... Oh my God, everything just broke. Single Royal Peltast, go! No way. Is this Royal Peltast going to... But I mean, there's still 7.5 minutes left in this fight. The Royal Peltast win there. The noble fighters are winning slightly, though. He's got to get rid of that noble fighter. Desperately needs to get rid of that noble fighter. He's got to stop concentrating on the general. Even the general's bodyguard is down to 19 men. Royal Peltasts are not fighting the noble fighters right now. He's lined up against the general. He's got to start fighting. He's got to give the attack order against those nobles. All right, there you go. There you go. The noble fighter's starting to lose slightly. Royal Pelt has still 50 men. They've only lost 48 men. Shield wall, actually, good shift. Really solid shift by that Royal Peltas. Losing slightly, though. General's bodyguard still at 19 men, winning decisively, I should say. Oh, no. Is that going to be it? No, he's starting to win again. Winning slightly. Headhunt. I'm not sorry to headhunt. Use the whip. Noble fighter getting beat up. He's down to 12. 346 kills, though. Solid. There he goes. Oh, my God. Now the ballista crews. Yeah, get in there. This is 40 men. This is 80 men right there. And another 47 Nubian bowmen. Get inside. Oh, my God. Are the attackers actually going to turn this around? Carthage General. I think the Carthage General is just looking for a charge. He's looking for a solid charge. Egypt better watch. Egypt better watch. He's about to get surrounded. Yeah, just put your back against the buildings. Get as close to the buildings as possible and put your back against them. Oh, he's going to have to turn again. Oh, Carthage caught him. Carthage caught him out. General's losing some men, though. He's down to 17. The Royal Peltas at 22. But here comes the ballista crew. Okay, he's bringing his archer. Bowie Eye, we need your 40 men. The brave 40 are needed. Desperately. Royal Peltas, oh no. Oh my God, another railroad charge. It says combat is even, though. He just lost somebody there. The general's bodyguard breaking down. Guys, yo, this is close. Royal Peltas, he's going to charge in. Oh, that's going to be the end of that Royal Peltas. Maybe. Nope, yeah, he's gone. Oh my God, I think this Carthage general is going to be the victor. I mean, there's still 40. I mean, if they can get around a corner, and make that Carthage general have to get in there. All right, we got to fast forward now. Now I can't leave this. I can't leave this battle. He's going to sit on the town center. Aww. Unless these archers still have ammo. They don't. Yeah, Carthage is going to win because he's just going to sit here. Yeah. I mean, it's army losses, but it's army losses on both sides. Basically army loss. Should be army losses for the attackers. But all right, here we go. General moving in. Nope, he's going to back up. I mean, he could kill them. He could kill both of them. He could literally just charge right in and kill both of them. There's nothing. The ballista crew and the Nubian bowmen for sure aren't going to be able to do anything. Good charge. Good charge. Yeah, the Nubian bowmen done. 47 men down to 30, and they've routed. And unfortunately, the Bowie ballista is just going to sit back there. This is going to be a defensive win, but my God, what a fight. That was such a fight at the end. Oh, wait. Oh, if this Bowie ballista crew had gotten in here, I think they could have killed this general. Oh, my God, I think they could have won. Yeah, there goes the ballista, unfortunately done. And he's just going to go back and sit on the town center. He's wavering, though. Oh, man, if Bowie was still here. I think Bowie left. He might have left after his army was done. This is why the Brave 40 is so important. Oh, my God. All right, well, let's take a look here. So, Kazuko, I don't know how to say your name, bud. He was the one that sent it in. Thank you very much, Saba. Definitely appreciate you sending it in. 1,816 kills for him. I mean, the Moscow Marauder Parade, they did okay. Some of them did good. His general there, 184 kills. The Sabaean archers just got, nothing against the player. They just got outclassed. They got outclassed against all the Syrians and the Cretans and the Nubians. They really just got outclassed. So, but still, his Moscow Marauders, 258, 176, 142, 147, and 207. So two of them over 200 kills. Solid job. Another couple there close to 100. Then we have K Moore playing as Carthage, 2,876 kills with the Super General, who was wavering to a Roman ballistic crew. Just saying. 157 kills there. The Balearic Slingers 230, 259. Cretans 140, 189. Solid job. Libyan Infantry didn't get very much. Gallic Warriors 109, 125, so 2 out of the 4 over there. 3 of his Iberian Swords 110, 173, 136, so solid job, 3 out of the 4. Italians 2 out of 3, 153 and 160. Both Noble Fighters did good, 346, 226, solid job. And then the Egypt here with a bunch of dashes, the Galatian Swords, the Galatian Egypt, 2,056 kills. General didn't get very much done. Galatian Rear Guard 358, 249. Swordsman, 2 units over 100. Another one really close, 99 kills there, 168, 119. Getting it out to the attackers, Cowboy Gremlin playing as the Bowie, 2,521 kills. His Brave 40 could have definitely come in handy at the end. Noble Horse didn't get very much. Heavy Horse didn't get very much. His Slingers, 129, 171. The Celtic Bowman, unfortunately, 1 year there with 86. His Celtic Warriors top unit there was a 99, and his Sword Followers 188, 186, 113, 171, 381, and 311. Solid job. Then we have HGB1 playing as the attacking Egypt, 2,655 kills, second most kills in the game. Sorry, K-Moore had the most with Carthage. 154 with his general. The Egyptian cavalry, very confusing. I don't know why it just stopped. There for that little bit of time. But yeah, unfortunately, 69 giggity, but still, unfortunately, didn't get a whole lot of kills, especially with the amount of money that was even dumped into that unit. His Cretan Archers 270, 227, 240. Nubian Bowman 173. Royal Peltas 238 and 366. Sorry. His Levi Thoreos 102, 163. Egyptian Infantry didn't do anything. And then we have Rome, the veteran Rome here. Ruffy 1 has 2,103 kills, 22 with the General, 98 with the Auxiliary. Cavalry, his Giant Ballista 123, Syrians 137, 173, and 132. Veterans 229, 128, 272, 140, 114, 173. So it looks like the majority of them over 100. It might be even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. How many did he have? He had 11. So yeah, actually over half. 1 by 1, he had 6 with over 100 kills. But all right, guys, there you go. End of today's battle replay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. That was really solid all the way down to the end. It was definitely a fun battle to cover. Thank you, all 6 of the players that played in this, whether you guys knew it was going to be coming in for a battle replay or not. Again, shout out there for the Saba player. Again, I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. But yeah, definitely well played. Definitely well fought by pretty much everybody. Thank you very much for sending it in. Remember, hit the like button, drop, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.